We might have put a little too much on this trailer. I don't know. But this is going to be one of our loads for today.
A wise man once told me, once you know how to make money and work hard, you'll never be poor. Well, this is how I make my money.
Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a trip to the scrapyard, probably twice. I'm not entirely sure, but as you see, my trailer's loaded up. I loaded this stuff up yesterday, and I got this stuff in the back of my 250. This is a cast iron furnace. That's an indirect water heater with a copper coil, which I'm going to have to take out right now. And I have 2 oil tanks. So a guy that I picked up for, he passed away. And he was a hoarder. So he had all kinds of stuff at the house. And the wife, he died about a year ago. I wonder why I haven't heard from him. But the guy was a hoarder, and I've been there before, and he never wanted to take anything away. And so since he passed away, they've been cleaning up and trying to get rid of everything. So from here, this half of the trailer and these filing cabinets is all like totes of like miscellaneous stuff. And these old heavy filing cabinets. So I kind of threw them all on the trailer. But I had so much weight in the back of my yellow truck with the filing cabinets and that pile of stuff that's in this corner. Because it's got short steel mixed in it, and I didn't feel like digging through it. It was raining yesterday, so I figured, you know, not go crazy and just sort it out. But it's rainy again today, and I have to deal with this stuff too today. So, you know, I threw it all on here, and it's pretty heavy. Like, I put it on the trailer, and the trailer's been sinking in the mud. That's how heavy it is. This is a pickup truck bed that I picked up. So we have a couple water heaters, a pickup truck bed, a bunch of these crummy chairs, more water heaters, another oil tank, this aluminum thing that I wasn't going to clean. I got tired of looking at that. But you see there's big gaps down in here. Old fan. I'm not dealing with those chairs, man. For a little bit of aluminum. And then yesterday morning, I went and picked this stuff up. I did this in the afternoon. First thing I did yesterday morning, where'd that barbecue grill come from? That wasn't here. Oh, great. Let's get full of ashes. I wasn't here yesterday. That just showed up. I have no room for that. I might throw that on the yellow truck is loaded too in the back with the second trip. So I did 3 trips home yesterday. This was the first one. The second one was in the yellow truck. I put all that on there, and then I filled the yellow truck again. Which oh, the yellow truck's over here. I'm sorry. I thought it was in the front. I filled it again. Found one of those ellipticals on the side of the road. But there's some heavy stuff in there also. I mean, this thing, I don't know, this guy made this thing for something. And here's the base. I don't know what the hell it was. There's an electric motor there I might pluck off. There's these heavy gates in here. And more buckets and totes of random things. And there's a lot of like fence poles in there and stuff. A couple bicycles. And then there's this ugly elliptical. But I threw all that on, figuring that I would probably put it on the trailer, but there ain't no room. And I got to leave this trailer empty because I need this one for Saturday. So I didn't want to put nothing on it. I got to fix that board that broke. But yeah. So I picked up another air conditioner. And then this was all the spoil stuff that came from his house, other than a little bit of copper that was from this boiler. I got more to take out. But there was a bunch of electric motors, some aluminum, some wire. As you see down in there, there's an electric motor, a little bit more copper I got to get out when I tip this boiler. But we're going to take this coil out. Here's one of these, one of these copper manifolds with brass on it. Look at that thing. So that's probably about 25, 30 pounds. But you always get little ends of copper I'm going to cut off. There's a big brass valve right there and a motor. But I'm going to tip this up, you know, the brass valve down here. And get that little bit of stuff off and get that metal. If I don't get that metal out the corner, it doesn't matter. I'll get it when I unload. But I went and tried taking the impact to get this coil out, and they're all crusted over. So I'm hoping I could take this chisel, guys, because I don't want to break the grinder out. Hoping I could take this chisel like that and hit it and shear them off, because I want that copper coil out. There's a 25-pound copper coil in there, so that's good money with current copper prices, so I got to get it out of there. Let's see if I can get it out. All right, I managed to shear them off. I mean, it hurt my hand beating them with the hammer, but I'll show you guys the reveal. That's what comes out of them. Look at that. Thick, solid copper coil. Look at that. Awesome. Alright, so that's done with that. I'm going to get the Sawzall and clean these couple little pieces up here. And get that brass valve off. Get that little piece of copper right here. And that piece of brass I'll whack with the hammer. It'll probably snap. But now we're going to hook it to this trailer. Got to put some straps on it. We'll be headed out here shortly. So I just want to show you this. This is all the stuff I got yesterday. And then there's a little bit in here. It was the day before. Some brass, a couple pieces of aluminum, some copper. Got that little electric motor. These are all we cleaned the other day. Brass radiator I cleaned. That's that coil. And some other copper tubing I got. More air conditioners that we cleaned. As you see, my totes are getting full. Number one. Number two. That one's got some dirty fins in it. But yeah, I'd say there's two those copper coils in here already. So I know there's close to 75, 80 pounds in there. So got some more stuff to go through. Possibly tomorrow. I'm gonna shut these lights out. We gotta strap that trailer down. So what I'm thinking, guys, sorry, it's dark. I'm afraid of the dark. What I'm thinking is, let me just close that. So I'm gonna hook this truck to that trailer. And then I'm gonna try to get that barbecue grill in the hole in the front there. I'm gonna have to try to throw it over the side, which might be a tall ask by myself. But I think I'm just going to take that truck in the way it is. I know I say I usually don't do that. But if I had to guess what's in this yellow truck right here, I would say there's probably about 15 to 1,800 pounds in there. So if I throw that grill in there, I had a couple of little things I can't fit in this truck. So I'll just run that in. That truck's good on gas. I'll just get rid of it to be empty for the weekend. A buddy of mine's doing a e-waste event, so we're gonna put in air conditioners and washing machines and stuff that people bring on here. Oh, I picked up that nice air conditioner too the other day. I wheeled it with the dolly. But yeah, guys, I gotta get this stuff. This stuff's gotta go, man. This load right here has to go to the scrapyard. I like that. We'll take a picture like that. Take a picture, screenshot. Ah, that might be a thumbnail. All right, I got everything hooked up. I was getting ready to leave, and I was gauging the level of squat with the trailer loaded, hooked up. And since I put the new springs in, that's the most I've seen it sag. I mean, I got 1-ton springs in this thing, and that's the most I've seen it sag. That's its height when it used to, before the springs without a load on. That's what its ride height was. So we're down about 1.5 inches with the new springs. It's gonna be a heavy load. Like I said, a lot of that weight on the trailer is front heavy on the trailer. Plus, you know, those oil tanks are about 250 pounds a piece, somewhere in there. This thing's about 500 pounds, and that thing's about probably 250 to 300 pounds. It doesn't look it, but they're solid lined. So those things are heavy. The steel on it is about 3/4 inch thick, and they have spray foam in them, and they're just heavy as hell. But this is a cast iron boiler. I'm throwing it off as tin, guys, which I've been doing lately. I know usually I save the stuff and I you know, do that, but with the prices being so stale, I mean, there's only a $20 difference at my yard between short steel and tin, and separate it, and like that I have to rip the tin off it. I just cut whatever brass was on it and everything and send it. it's not worth it. When the prices get too broad, you know, I'd rather just bail it and get rid of it, make the tin loads a little heavier. All right, guys, we're headed to scrapyard. Warming up. I want to tell you guys something. Yesterday I went over 5,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it, guys. None of this would be possible without you. You guys have been just awesome. And you guys are always commenting when I leave stuff. So, today's comment, I want you guys to leave in the description below. Or in the comment section. What do you think about steel prices? Do you think they're going to go up? Do you think they're just going to stay flat until the end of the year, if you know what I mean? I can't say that word because people get butthurt. But it is an election year, and the past like year and a half, though, metal prices have been very stagnant and stale. At least in my area. Some people have said they've gone up and down, but in my area, they've been very stagnant and stale. You know, within like a 100-mile radius, even in New York, New Jersey, because I'm in the corner of Pennsylvania. Everything has just been that way. But, yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think is going to happen. You think it's going to go up? You think it's going to go down? I noticed copper was up today. Gold was up. Silver was up again. All that stuff is reaching all-time highs. I mean, not the copper, but, I mean, the copper was $4.40 on the world market, $4.43 this morning. It went up 7 cents is what the ask price was. But, yeah, guys, I mean, all the metal prices are going up except for tin and shred. And short steel. Interesting. All right, let's go get paid. All righty. You guys know the drill. We're pulling on the scale. This guy's getting off. He got the green light. This trailer load is pretty heavy. Just driving over, I could feel it was heavier than, you know, than a normal load. So 13,500 pounds. So it's a little heavier than my normal loads with this little trailer. So we have on like 4,500 pounds of metal, maybe a little bit more. Not a bad little load. Looks like I can back right up and dump too. Doesn't look like it's too bad in the yard. There's one guy backing up, it just came on. So, not bad. Alright guys, I unloaded it. Rob was kind enough to grab that pickup truck bed that me and Lunchbox put in there. I didn't feel like playing with that thing. So he grabbed it, which was pretty awesome. So we're weighing out at 9,060. So yeah, a really good load on, guys. I'm going to show you how much this pays out, and I'm going to make a second trip. If you want to watch to the end, you'll see that second trip in the yellow truck. But I'm going to show you right now what we get paid here. Alright guys, so I had 4,480 pounds. Price still 20 or $220 a ton. That was $440. Not a bad little load, man. Not a bad little load at all, man. So I had 2 tons, two gross ton. Nice. Alright, let's go get that second load, man. Alright, so I came home and took the lids off that and some of the grating out of that barbecue grill that was over here. That big smoker. And I lifted it up, but I managed to drop it and booger the side of my freaking truck up. It was just too heavy. I couldn't beast it up on the top without freaking dropping it once. But I got the strap on it. So we'll bring this, scrap daddy. We'll bring this to the scrap yard. I already made 440 today, so I'm hoping to make like 160, 170 on this load. Put some gas in the truck and, you know, probably make 550 today. Not bad for working a little bit today and getting that stuff up yesterday. I mean, I did get some good stuff, some copper and everything. Oh, that's what I'm going to show you. That was a couple little pieces of copper that were underneath that stuff that I couldn't get. Another couple pounds. I'm going to take the electric motor off of that. But yeah, a couple of the, you know, a couple pounds of copper, a couple pounds of brass in there. So that was pretty good. You know, I got a decent amount of good stuff yesterday, so, and the day before. So really can't complain. I'm going to leave this trailer empty. And I'm going to see if I can get aluminum. I have a bunch of aluminum over there. And the aluminum gutter guy has half a trailer full. He's got about the same size trailer, about this much full. So with that and that, I'll make a full trailer load. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'll get Lunchbox to help me. All right, let's head to the scrapyard again for the second time. All right, we're at the scrapyard for the second load. Doesn't feel too heavy. Yeah, it's not bad. It's like 1,600 pounds, guys. Just a nice little load to bring in. I didn't feel like double handling it and reloading it. Figured I would just drive right to the scrapyard. I get tired of double handling things. Wish the scrapyard was closer, but you know what they say, you can wish in one hand and crap in the other and see which one fills up first. A busy day at the scrapyard, starting to pack up. That guy's trying to dump in that dump truck. His gate won't open, he almost tipped it over. Tried telling him, oh, it's open. You may think it's open, but it ain't open. So we're running out at 5,700 pounds. This truck is light. That's with 3/4 of a tank of gas, all my tools, a little bit of aluminum and stuff that I separated quick while it was in. So this truck's fairly light. Let's go get this quick little bit of money and then we're done for the day. Oops. All right, guys, so we had 1,620 pounds and it was $160. So what did I do? 440 on the first load? I don't remember. But anyway, guys, wasn't a bad day. Managed to get both those loads done. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm just tired. I haven't been sleeping good lately. You know, things have been slow and everything, so I'm just trying to, like, I don't know, I get down when I'm not busy. I'm usually making good money now, but I mean, I can't complain. I made $600 today. Yeah, that's not a bad day. I mean, yesterday I went and picked that stuff up and loaded it up, and I could have made a trip to the scrapyard, but I was tired again. So I figured today it was going to rain, so I would just run those loads in. It was already, as you're seeing from the video, it was already all stacked in. But, yeah, guys. I don't know, man. Sometimes the scrap business is just weird. I had a guy come up to me as I was leaving Weissman's, and he was telling me he had an office trailer that he was looking to sell or whatever that someone gave him. And he's like, oh, remember the other guy that was working with me? I'm like, He's like, oh, he was turned into a meth lab. I'm like, really, bro? You just told me that? He's like, oh, I was addicted to meth for years. I'm like, great. So the guy was talking to me for like 20 minutes. That's why, as you see, I'm home. I already went home and changed out of my work clothes and everything, washed my face and everything. And I was like, oh, I didn't show the people what that was. But, all right, guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I'm at 5,000 subscribers. I really appreciate you guys watching these videos and everything. Nothing's really been going on. I've just been, like, picking little bits of scrap up and then loading the trailer. But I wanted to put a video out to show you guys that I'm still out grinding and working every day. It's just nothing, it's nothing, like, you know, nothing exciting. It's just the same, you know, normal crap. But I wanted to show you how I get little bits of copper and everything starts adding up, which is pretty cool. Because tomorrow, if I don't have anything going on, I'm going to be in the garage cleaning that copper and brass that I got today. So I'll be doing that. I mean, if I don't have anything going on tomorrow, I might as well just clean that stuff up and get that ready. I'm hoping by the end of April now that I can bring that in again and get another, you know, $2,000 injection of funds. But all right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.